Hey everybody, it's Travis Blue, and you know we all get busy. And we need a quick breakfast to get us out the door. And my wife teaches dance, she gets busy a lot. She needs something fast and filling, and one of her favorites is grits casserole. So I've got this easy grits casserole recipe to show you. You're gonna love it. Let's do it. For this grits casserole, you're gonna need 8 eggs, cheddar and Monterey Jack cheese. If you're doing packages, just do 1 8-ounce package of cheddar and a half of a 8-ounce package of Monterey Jack cheese. I like to shred my own, whatever works for you. A pound of breakfast sausage, cooked. I cooked mine last night, cooked it off, put it in the fridge, it's ready to go. And 1 cup of grits, which you're gonna cook. We're gonna put it all in a 9x13 Pyrex. It's all gonna cook up bubbly nice in here. For the grits, I use stone ground slow cooked grits. There's nothing like it. You can use the quick grits, but this is so much better. These are the Carolinas. My wife's from the Carolinas. You can get them all over the South. If you're out of that region, you'll probably have to order online, but trust me, it's worth it. But if you're gonna use the quick cook grits and that's all you can find, go ahead and use them. Just don't tell me. All right, take your cup of grits, put it in a 4-quart saucepan with 4.5 cups of water, and most importantly, a teaspoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of butter. If you do not salt and butter your grits at the beginning, they will never taste right. Southerners will back me up on this. All right, so we're gonna bring all this to a boil and then stir occasionally just for about an hour. And then they'll be done and ready to put in the casserole. It's a commitment. Right. Grits are looking good. It's been about an hour. I'm going to take them off the heat, set them aside while I put everything together in a bowl and mix the grits in, and then put them in the dish, put everything in the oven. All right, the eggs are beaten. Cheese is shredded. We're ready to assemble the casserole. First, you're going to spray your 13x9 with cooking spray. Then what I do is I put the sausage, the cold sausage, into the grits. It'll cool them down just a little bit so that when you're putting everything together, it'll help the eggs not scramble. Because you want them to cook in the oven. All right. Now put the cheese in the eggs. It's a lot of cheese, but I'm cheesy. Now the sausage and grits mixture. Put just a little bit in to temper it, and then just mix it all at once. And then after that's all mixed together, then it goes in 13x9. All right, it's in the dish, ready to bake. I don't even salt and pepper it because you get so much flavor from the sausage and the grits already. But if you want to, you can. But what I do now is put an aluminum foil on the top and bake it for 45 minutes. And at the end, I take this foil off just to crisp the top. Yeah, so it's still a little soft in the middle. So I'm gonna let it go a good 10-15 minutes more. Sometimes you kind of have to eyeball these things. It happens. okay, yeah, this took an extra 20 minutes to cook, which is okay. It happens with egg casseroles, but it's all set and center, and after resting for 10 minutes, it's ready to eat, and you could have it for dinner, and on most days I probably would. But I'm going to cut it into squares and store it because we're going to have it for breakfast all week because Dorothy has to get out early. So. Okay, the casserole's now cool. See, I'm touching it. Now you can put it in the fridge just like this, just covered in foil, and cut off what you need. But what I like to do, it works for us, is to cut it into squares and then store it in plastic containers. Then we can just take out what we need each day. First piece is always the moment of truth. You know, you want to get it, any casserole, you want to get that first quarter piece out. You get that one out, you get all the rest out. Wish me luck. All right, it cooked perfectly. You can see the grits, the eggs and the cheese all mixed in. It's gonna be awesome. Put a wax paper between the layers. All right, these are ready to put in the fridge. So we'll see you in the morning. Morning. So they go in the oven. I'll parchment on a little sheet pan for about 15 minutes or until they're, kind of bubbly and crispy on the outside. Oven is better. I mean, the microwave, it'll work fine, but if you want the texture, oven, every time.
Every time.
Another great thing about this casserole is you can really garnish anything you want, and like some salsa or hot sauce, or Hatch green chilies. Ready for easy, busy morning breakfast. I'm excited about this. I know my wife is. She's already eating back there.
So excited.
Remember when you're cooking it to give it plenty of time to cook. If I had to do it again, I would have probably cooked it 60 minutes with the cover on, with the foil on, and then taken it off. It happens with egg casseroles, man. You have to you follow the recipe, but then you have to eyeball the cooking. Sometimes they just cook slow. Depends on your oven. Sometimes it depends on the day. Oh yeah. With the heat and everything, that's how I like it. I'm gonna give Toby's ham, so enjoy. And that's Grits Casserole, everybody. My wife's happy, I'm happy, and you're gonna be happy too. All right, well, like, subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.